Good morning, sir. I am Angel B. Fernandez from BPE1. Agrarian Reform Policies. Agrarian reform can refer either narrowly to government-initiated or government-backed redistribution of agricultural land or broadly to an overall redirection of the agrarian system of the country, which often includes land reform measures. Agrarian reform can include credit measures, training, extension, land consolidation, and Republic Act No. 6657, Section 3, Paragraph 1 state that agrarian reform means the distribution of lands, regardless of crops of fruits, produced to farmers and regular farmers who are landless irrespective of tenurial arrangement, to include the totality of factors and support services designed to lift the economic status of beneficiaries and all other arrangements alternative to physical redistribution of lands such as production of or profit sharing, labor administration, and the distribution of shares of stock, which it will allow beneficiaries to receive a just share of the fruits of the lands they work. Moreover, agrarian reform aimed at modernizing the feudal structure of southern agriculture by expropriating the most unproductive portions of large estate and redistribution them to landless peasants in the form of small holdings. Importance of agrarian reform. The importance of agrarian reform is to rural democratization and the land-dependent rural poor's enjoyment of basic human rights. Most often, these hacienda-bounded rural citizens are unable to exercise their basic rights to association and to vote. The use of agrarian reform. Use of agrarian reform according to Republic Act No. 667, Section 2, Declaration of Principles and Policies. It is the policy of state to pursue a comprehensive agrarian reform program or CERP. The welfare of the landless farmers and farmers will receive the highest consideration to promote social justice and to move the nation towards sound rural development and industrialization, and the establishment of owner cultivatorship of economic size farm has the basis of the Philippine agriculture. The agrarian reform program is founded on the right of farmers and regular farm workers who are landless to own directly or collectively the lands they still or, in the case of other farm workers, to receive a just share of the fruits thereof. The state shall apply the principle of agrarian reform or stewardship whenever applicable in accordance with law, and the disposition or utilization of other natural resources, including lands of the public domain, under laws or concessions suitable to agriculture subject to prior rights, homestead rights of small settlers, and the rights of indigenous communities to their ancestral lands. The state may resettle landless farmers and farm workers in its own agricultural estates, which shall be distributed to them in the manner provided by law. In conclusion, land reform and agrarian reform have become synonymous, indicating that reform programs have become more comprehensive and encompass much more than the reform of the land tenure or land distribution.